Memorial Day weekend upon us. We all know what that means. It is the unofficial start of summertime. So much to look forward to. The beaches, the crab feast, the paddling trips, the ice cream, the joys of summer. Am I right?
Are you sure about that, Jimmy? I mean, did families in days gone by do the same things that we do today?
What a marvelous question. I don't know that, but I think I might know someone who can tell us. And that would be this man right here, the star of Throwback Thursday, The Secrets of the Eastern Shore author, Mr. Jim Duffy.
Good afternoon.
Star.
I know.
You see what happened
Been promoted. Wow.
So question.
All right.
Did kids and families always do the same things for fun?
The short answer is, yeah, all that stuff that you mentioned, the paddling and the crabs and the beaches.
Yeah.
Of course they did that. But there are times when summertime fun in the past looked a little different than it does today. So let me give you an example. Let's go to the 1920s. Roaring 20s, right? Flappers and jazz and speakeasies and all that. If you could go anywhere in the world to revisit the Roaring 20s, where would you go? Like New York,
Paris.
Paris, do you think? You know?
I'll be a New Yorker.
You'll be in New York.
Okay.
If it was 1926, I might suggest you go to Sherryton, Virginia, down by
really?
Cape
Really?
Charles. Yeah. So cars were a little late, you know, we're kind of a remote area down there, and it's 1926, and they're just getting around to putting cement roads over the dirt roads.
Okay. Yeah.
All right? So the first cement road comes in the spring of 1926. As soon as that cement was dry, now you might think this is good news for the cars, where they're like, vroom, vroom, now we can go, it's no longer a dirt road. It didn't really work out that way for the cars. Because the first thing that happened was some kids broke out their roller skates and discovered how much glorious fun it was to be on the cement road.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And then the teenagers saw how much fun the kids were having, and they got out on their roller skates. And then the adults saw how much fun the kids and the teenagers were having, and they got out on their roller skates. There's this little book, William Kellum wrote a little history of Sherryton, Virginia, and he says that during that summer, every night, except Sunday, the Sabbath, 200 to 300 roller skaters were out on that cement road.
Oh my God.
There was a guy who had a soda shop, and he built for these occasions, for every night, he built a temporary little wooden vendor thing that he would pull out to the curb. And the guy at the pool hall did the same thing. So there's 300 people roller skating through Sherryton every night of the summer, from what this guy says.
Oh
and they
my
have
goodness.
little vendors right on the curb. You don't even have to take your skates out to get popcorn and soda and
sounds
everything
great.
else. I know, it got even worse for the cars though, because not only couldn't they go fast through town because they didn't want to hit any roller skaters, but as they went through, he says, there were always 6 to 8 kids on the back bumper of their car getting a ride. So I feel obliged to say, kids, don't try this at home.
right? Oh, okay.
That's a little dangerous. Were there any things that they did that maybe weren't so dangerous?
I do have another one. It's a little strange, though, to say
Why is
that
this
if
not
I
so
was going to go back to the 1920s and enjoy summertime, I might choose to be an orphan girl in Easton, Maryland.
This one you're going to have to explain.
No.
All right. The Episcopal Church there ran an orphanage. It had the saddest name of an institution I've ever heard. It was called the Home for Friendless Children.
Oh, no.
Isn't that sad?
That is sad.
But here's where it brightens up. They did actually have a friend. So if you think about Ocean City in the 1920s, big tourism destination, everything like that, July is not the time of year when you might expect a hotel to be giving away their rooms. The Plimhimmon Hotel was the finest hotel in Ocean City. The elegance of it all, the beautiful buildings, they had a casino, they had concerts. Everybody wanted to stay at the Plimhimmon, but the manager of that hotel every July, Edgar Igems was his name, invited 40 girls from the Home for Friendless Children to come and enjoy Ocean City.
Really?
A woman named Polly Ross wrote a little essay. She was one of the friendless children who went to Ocean City, and she said that he never treated them like charity cases. He treated them like paying guests.
Right.
He would have breakfast with them every morning, but before they could eat, he made them sing for her. and he would sing for him, and he would invite other people, other business people and guests, hotel guests, and everybody in Ocean City knew about these orphan girls and these breakfasts. They were all dressed identically in these bloomers and midi blouses, so it was kind of like a uniform.
Right.
And they'd be going down the boardwalk, and business people would pop out and they'd say, I'll give you this for free if you'll sing for us.
Oh my goodness.
And so Polly says that they sang for popcorn, they sang for merry-go-round rides, they sang for rented bathing suits, they sang for all these kind of things. And she ends this essay by saying how wonderful it was to be in Ocean City, in this beautiful, and have the beauty of the place fill her heart and her soul with so much joy. And I gotta think that she was talking not just about the sunrises and the beach and everything like that, but what was going on in the hearts of those people in Ocean City who made them sing for all that free
That's
stuff.
a wonderful story. Jim Duffy,
Wow.
Secrets of the Eastern Shore. Thank you so much.
Thank you.